There's an article in the Bangkok Post entitled "European Diplomats Voice Confidence About the Election," and basically what it says is that 15 European diplomats have expressed confidence in the election that's coming up in Thailand, and that they don't see any problem. I'm not too sure about that, because if you read a little bit further down, you'll see that these so-called European diplomats are actually ambassadors. And everybody knows that ambassadors are, they're a bunch of brown noses, aren't they? It doesn't actually say where these ambassadors are ambassadors to, but I rather suspect that they are ambassadors to Thailand. And of course they're going to say that the election is going to be fair and perfect, and there's not going to be any discrepancies, because they're ambassadors to Thailand, aren't they? And everybody knows that these ambassadors never stand up for their own countries or citizens of their own countries. Just look at the behaviour of the Australian ambassador. When Connor David Purcell needed help, he turned his back on him. That's the Australian ambassador, of course. These are European ambassadors. There's no difference. Most of them enjoy living in Thailand, and they don't want to put they don't want to create any problems about that, so they say whatever the junta wants them to say. Otherwise they're going to be chucked out of Thailand, and they'll have to go back to their own countries. You can never trust ambassadors to a dictatorial nation, because they always say what the junta wants them to say. But can I just say one other thing? If the election in Thailand is going to be so perfect and there's not going to be any discrepancies, why doesn't Abhisit Vejjajiva actually allow international observers, to come along and see that it is going to be a fair election? Why not? I mean, if it's going to be so fair, and these 15 European diplomats think that it's going to be so perfect, why aren't they allowed to monitor the election in Thailand? Because it's not going to be fair, is it? There's going to be a lot of irregularities, but it's not going to be like in a crude way. It's not going to be like stuffing ballot boxes with fake ballots, as Giles G recently said. No, it's going to be a fix, but in a different way, isn't it? It's going to be a judicial fix. It's going to be political pressure. It's going to be the army pushing their weight around, intimidating people. That's hardly a fair election, is it? Have a look at the article yourself. It's called "European Diplomats Voice Confidence About the Election," and it's in the Bangkok Post, and it was published today.